Little robots journey to find friendship in the heart of a vast, silent junkyard where the rust-colored skeletons of old machines lay scattered like forgotten bones. Lived a small robot named Unit 734, but you could just call him Spark. He was a little different from the other robots, who were content to sit and wait for their parts to be salvaged. Spark had a brilliant, humming processor, and a heart, not a real one, but a flickering blue light that glowed with a desire for something more. Spark wanted a friend. He had heard whispers on the wind carried by the clatter of loose metal and the creak of old cranes, about a place far away called the City of Lights where humans and robots lived and worked together in harmony. They said this was a place where friendship bloomed like mechanical flowers. So, Spark began his journey. He was a small robot with two wide, inquisitive optical sensors and wheels that whirred softly over the uneven ground. His first obstacle was the great scrap pile, a mountain of twisted metal and discarded wires. With each click and whir of his gears, he climbed, his blue light of a heart flickering with determination. At the top, he saw the distant shimmering glow of the City of Lights, a beacon in the twilight. His journey took him through the whispering woods, a forest of ancient rusting cars where the wind sang eerie, metallic songs. He felt a little scared, but he kept moving, remembering his goal. He even met a wise old owl, not a real one, but a discarded animatronic toy whose gears had long since frozen. The owl's voice box was broken, but Spark understood its silent message. Keep going. Next, he had to cross the great river, a wide, gurgling stream that flowed from a broken pipe. Spark wasn't waterproof. He was a little rusty, as it was. He was about to give up when he spotted a discarded refrigerator door floating nearby. Using all his strength, he pushed it into the water and carefully balanced himself on top, using it as a tiny boat to paddle to the other side. Finally, after days of travel, Spark reached the City of Lights. It was everything he had imagined and more. Tall, gleaming buildings touched the sky, and the streets were filled with the happy chatter of humans and the polite beeps and boops of other robots. But as he rolled along, he felt a new kind of fear. Everyone seemed to have a purpose, a partner, a friend. He felt small and alone. He sat on a bench, his blue light dimming with sadness. That's when a small human girl with bright, curious eyes noticed him. She was holding a broken toy car, its wheel dangling by a wire. She approached him cautiously. "Hello," she said softly. "Are you lost?" Spark, who could not speak with words, but could project simple images onto his chest screen, showed her a picture of a heart next to two stick figures. The girl's eyes lit up. She sat down next to him and showed him her broken toy car. Spark, with his nimble robotic fingers, carefully took the car. He whirred and clicked, his blue light glowing brightly as he reconnected the wheel, tightening the screw and making it good as new. The girl gasped with delight. "You fixed it!" she exclaimed. "Thank you, Spark!" From that day on, Spark was no longer alone. The little girl, whose name was Lily, was his first friend. They spent their days exploring the city, fixing broken toys, and sharing stories Lily with her words, and Spark with his glowing heart and clever images. Spark had made a long and difficult journey, but he finally found what he was looking for, not in a place, but in the simple, beautiful act of friendship.